of these things. I don't even know what you're talking about. You're communicating a penalty in the sound quality. I don't know. Yes. Now we can have guests. So, you guys remember, I think it was episode 9 or 10 of the podcast, we had Steve as our first ever guest, and it was a freaking nightmare. Not because of Steve. Steve was fine. The problem is, I can't record 2 mics at the same time with my old system. So, it was a mess. But now, I can record up to 3 mics at the same time, so we're probably going to have
We are way behind.
Margot Robbie's probably not going to want to be on the podcast. Dua Lipa, probably not going to be interested in our podcast. Anna Dawson, that's all good chance she won't be interested. That is the second podcast in a row that you've mentioned those 3 ladies.
I think me thinks I have a thing for the ladies.
I think you might. So, Abby, I got a new car. I want to talk about it. Bentley, you saw it actually.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't a Bentley. I thought that was a rental.
No. So, I've been hinting for a while that I'm going to be getting a new car, and I bought it 2 days before the end of the year. 2 days before 2025, and boy, did I get a deal.
But you know you got suckered, right?
No, but I didn't.
No, you had to get suckered.
I'm telling you, I'm the first person in the history of car buying that got one over on the dealers.
No, you never beat the casino. You never beat the house.
I got a really good deal, but it just shows you how much these car dealerships make. Because I went to a car dealership in New Jersey in November, and they quoted me like $44,000 for this car.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, if we go any lower than that, we're gonna take a loss.
Is this the Jersey Joe spot?
No, I didn't go where Jersey Joe was. That was a Toyota.
Oh.
That was a Toyota. So I already hinted that I didn't buy a Toyota. So New Jersey quotes me $44,000. Then I was playing tennis with my buddy, shout out Brian, and he said, call Harrisburg. The cars are really cheap in Harrisburg, right? And get a good deal from them, and then use that price and shop it back home. So I called a bunch of places. I got down to like 43. Someone was like, I could give you 42.5. So I thought that was going to be a good price. I call Harrisburg, 38. 38. They were like $6,000 cheaper for the exact same car. It's a new car. It's not like it hasn't been in a car accident. They all have no mileage on it.
Is Harrisburg like when you travel to Canada and there's like an exchange rate difference?
It's the same. I live in Pennsylvania. It's the same state,
but I
it's
feel
the
like
same country.
I feel like coming from New Jersey, if I went to Harrisburg, they'd be like, you know what, your money's worth more than ours. Here you go.
They'll charge you like the New York rate.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then I call my local dealer, and they're like, well, the best we could do is 40. And I'm like, all right, well, then I'll buy it somewhere. I'll buy it in Harrisburg. I think they thought I was bluffing, and they ended up matching it. And then they offered me $2,000 for my car, which first off, it's like, man, that car's not worth $2,000. But I was like, that's
probably where they ripped you off.
No, I'm not done, Abby. I'm not done, Abelardo. So I take it to a place, We Buy Any Car, WeBuyAnyCar.com, and they offer me $4,000, double what the dealership offered me, right? So I go to the dealership, and I was like, how much can you guys come any higher than $2,000? And he's like, oh, we're going to sell it for like $3,000, so it's not really worth it. And I was like, all right, then I'll just sell it to them. And he's like, all right, we'll match it instantly. Like these guys, they're willing to come up thousands of dollars instantly, which shows you how much
literally like seconds. You were like, I'm just going to give it to kids with cystic fibrosis.
Literally seconds.
They were like, no, don't give it to the kids. Give it to us. We'll match.
Seconds. So long story short, I got a good deal, but then listen to this. So I sold my car for $4,000. They made it sound like they were going to have to close the dealership. I was getting such a good deal. I go online 2 days later, and I see my car listed, my old car.
How much?
So I got $4,000. Guess how much they were selling it for? Now, I don't know if they sold it for this amount, but this is how much they were asking.
$11,000.
Well, not that much. $9,800.
See,
they offered me $2,000, and they were like, we're going to take a loss. So $9,800.
You got got.
Well, here's the thing.
You did get got.
a little bit, but there was a lot of issues with the car. Like they put a lot of work into it, I will say.
Okay, fair.
My side view mirror was smashed. I had
Why?
a nick in my windshield. My side view mirror has been smashed since I first bought the car. I took it to Philadelphia with Sam, and this was like, I had the car for a month. I was
Where were
still
you
excited.
driving?
Where was I driving?
No, how were you driving without a side
No,
view mirror?
I wasn't even in the car. So I parked on the side of the road. For whatever reason, I wasn't thinking. I didn't put my side view mirror in, and I came back and someone hit it.
Not my question. How were you driving after that without a side view mirror?
Well, when I say smashed, I'm exaggerating, but it was cracked. The mirror was fine, but
This, I'm gonna put this down. Yes. She said. There's $3 there. What are you? What are you? So what are you? Yeah, so what are you? Okay. So Jess said so what are you? Jess. What did I write after that? Doing this weekend. This weekend. Doing this weekend. Alex, she thinks. Alex, she thinks. I don't know. I don't know. Alex, I was thinking about maybe going to the dance. I was thinking about maybe going to the dance. I was thinking maybe about going. I was thinking about I was thinking I I was thinking about maybe going to the dance. I was thinking about maybe going to the dance. Yeah, so Alex, I was thinking about maybe going to the dance. Why don't I just I want to do that afterwards. But I don't have a date. Yes. But I don't have a date. Right. I'm gonna make this word for word. But I don't have a date. Then I put another period. Okay. Alex. What happened with Taylor? Okay. What happened with Taylor? What happened with Taylor? The boy. Think about it. I don't want to talk 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 about it. I know. Oh, there. Now, Miss Pat has a lot better handwriting than I do. At least it's more space so I can read it better. And then it's Alex. Alex said, did she add a quotation more? Alex said, can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret? Alex said, can I tell you a secret? Alex said, 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 can I tell you a secret? Jess. Okay, so Jess said. What? Oh, she says, I guess so. What is it? Okay, so Jess says, or sorry, just said, Jess said, I guess so. What is it? I guess so. What is it? Said, I guess so. What is it? Alex said, Alex said, Alex said, that's not gonna be able to read. What'd she say? I literally could say right now. I'm kind of happy things didn't work. But with oh, okay, she goes. Okay, it didn't work, but with I'm saying you and Taylor. Okay, hang on. So I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy. Then it goes on to say, kind of happy. Okay, things didn't things didn't work. Things didn't work. And, but with you and Taylor. Wait, maybe it's not funny. Maybe that is out. No. That is out. Okay. Out with you and Taylor. Out with you and Taylor. Out with you and Taylor. Right. Then Jess said, Jess said, uh, well, thanks a lot. Well, thanks a lot. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Let's see what else. Alex said, Alex said, Alex said, no. I mean, maybe now I can take you to the dance. Okay. Maybe now I can. Maybe now I can. Take you to the dance. Take you to the dance. Jess said, no, it's something there. Oh. Oh. Sure.
But the whole like side view plastic thing was cracked.
Okay, so has it worn off the new car smell?
Well, so I got chipped with the new car smell, okay? Because new cars are not selling very well right now.
Okay.
Partially because the economy's probably terrible. So that's why I got a good deal, because they were not selling cars. The problem is that car was sitting on the lot at the dealership for like 5 months, and they couldn't sell it.
What a
So it only had 11 miles on it, but the new car smell was kind of wearing off. So I didn't get much of a new car smell.
You got some stinky, cologne-laden Italian man with 4 chains on trying to hawk that thing off for deals named frickin' Leonardo that was farting and ripping up a storm in that car. Or even going there for his lunch break, smoking a cigarette or two, and then leaving the car.
No.
That car.
It smells good. It just doesn't have the new car smell.
No. That wasn't my question. Does it have the Brandon smell yet? Can you taste your car?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I only have a couple 100 miles on the car, but just you wait. I already put my tennis rackets in the back. I already drove home from tennis the other day. It's going to start smelling like a branded car.
Have you farted in the car yet?
Oh, yeah, sure.
First drive home, you're ripping?
No, it wasn't the first drive home, but 2 nights ago I was driving home from tennis. Let one go. That might have been my first car fart in the new car.
Are you old enough to go to a car dealership without your dad?
Yeah. So I was going by myself. Dude, I'm telling you, if you look up the Kelly Blue Book fair price for this car and you see the deal I got a freaking deal. But when I went to go pick it up, I did go with my dad, which, by the way, I got a good deal. The paperwork is all signed. I'm in there to pick up my car. You think it's a done deal?
No. That's like 3 hours later.
4.
Yeah.
Me and my dad were in there. We were like, we got there at 11 a.m. We said, all right, we'll get lunch around 1.
You said your dad did not go.
No, I said my dad didn't go when I was shopping for the car, but when I picked it up, he came with me because I needed someone to drop me off.
Dads love that, huh?
Oh, he loved it.
That's like the last bastion of feeling wanted. You got to show up to the car dealership. Like,
yeah,
my sister, 48 years old, she just bought a used new car.
A used new car?
Well, like, it's a new car for her, but it's used.
Oh, okay.
She brought my father. She's 48. Yeah. My dad's 72.
48.
Still walking in with the dad.
You got to. Because then they try to sell you on the, like I said, the deal was done. I already signed the contract. Then they try to sell you on the extended warranties. And they don't take no for an answer. The guy makes it sound like I'm turning down health insurance. He's like, oh, gosh, I don't want, he's like, I'm trying to help you. I'm like, $8,000 for a couple oil changes? Like, no.
Do you know that's how the finance guys get paid? You know the finance guys are like the people who get paid at a car dealership.
What do you mean?
They make like $200,000 a year.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Manny. Real good guy. He told me about this.
He got you. He always gets you. Did you pay the house fee? Did you pay the house fee? The lot fee that they can't waive, but they did. They didn't waive.
No, I didn't. No doc fees. I'm telling you, Ab. I'm telling you, I got a deal.
I want to review this legal document because
I'm gonna send you the whole contract, and you look it over.
I guarantee you paid for like rust premium insurance.
No,
for the next
I'm telling you, the number I told you, it was OTD. That's what we in the car business call out the door. That's after taxes, after fees, after all the BS they try to sneak in there. I got a good deal, baby.
After the gotcha, they probably have the rights to 25% of the first 5 years of your daughter's first job. Like,
it's possible. They wrote it into the contract. You know what? I changed the contract, and I gave them 2 years of our podcast income. So, joke's on them.
Joke's on them. They're going to lose money.
But anyway, I'm done teasing it. The car that I got. Abby knows it. I saw him this weekend. First time we saw each other in a while, by the way.
You chose that color?
You didn't like the color?
I think a guy like you's got to go black.
No, you saw it at night, though.
No, I did. I saw it
when the sun hits that car, it is fierce. There's some grays, there's some blues, there's some purples in there.
That's poor people stuff.
You didn't like that color?
Poor people do the color of the car that changes colors.
I like it.
Because that phrase has been said 5,000 times in the middle of Indiana. It's like, oh,
when the sun hits it.
Yeah. Oh, it's blue, it's silver, it's green, it's everything you want it to be. No. Real rich people, when you see a celebrity pulling up, what do they got? A matte black car. Like, they don't even want the sun to shine on their car. That's how rich they are. And you're like the color. Well, you know what? I have a theory, because I know you got caught somehow. I know you got caught. I have a theory that car color specifically is like, can't sell it. And it's like it's the most popular one. I'm telling you, Abby, whether you want to give it to me or not, I got one over on them. Are you missing? Okay, are you missing a used tire? You know, like the undercarriage tire. Did you check?
It doesn't come with a spare tire, this car.
And
no, but they don't come with it. This car doesn't come with a spare tire, which is garbage. But
how about the winter mats?
Oh, no winter mats.
It's all coming out now. I'm taking you from a 10. You feel it, Brandon. You're already at like an 8.7. You feel, and I'm gonna say a key word throughout this episode, and it's you might toss and turn the entire night after I do it, because I'm gonna be like,
Is it USB-C or USB like the old USB? Yeah.
No, I got a 2026 model, baby. USB-C's, seat warmers. I got the bump
In the
warmer.
back? In the back?
No, I'll do the front two seats.
7.4.
I have windshield wipe. If you guys watched one of the last podcasts, I said my car doesn't have. It only had 2 settings of windshield wipers. Now, baby, one sprinkle or a downpour, I got the speed for you on my windshield wiper.
Does it sense rain?
No, it doesn't have the rain sensing wiper blades.
You got ripped off.
I'm telling you, it's a great car. I also have the blind spot monitoring. I will say the backup camera is worse than my old car. I don't understand how backup cameras are so bad in cars. Dude,
They ripped
a
out the 1080.
GoPro is like $200. You can't stick a GoPro on the back of my car. This backup camera is useless.
They ripped out the 1080p out of your car, and then
I think they did. They put like a 1999 cell phone camera on it. Dude, I was backing out of my parents' driveway the other day. I ran over the grass on one side. Then I overcorrected. I hit my dad's, my dad's got those sticks that go along your driveway so when it snows, you know where to shovel. Nailed one of those. It's better without a backup. That's my one complaint about the car. The backup camera is the worst thing you will ever see in your life.
My car has an elite backup camera. Kayla's car? Garbage.
What does Kayla drive?
Volkswagen Tiguan.
Ooh, fancy. What do you drive? Ford?
A Chevy. I'm American, brother.
That's
I'm
what
a
it
Chevy. I'm a Chevy. You think of the dirt trails. You think of cowboys smoking a cigarette. You think of me, right? I'm as American as
That's as American as it gets.
Abelardo Antonio Muniz, as American as apple pie. Yeah, no, I drive like a divorcee soccer mom car. I drive the Chevy Equinox.
Okay.
Oh, what color is it, red? Black. You better believe it.
My car's dark. You make it sound like I'm driving around with like a hot pink car. It's a dark color that I picked. It's
Is
just
it
not
technically
black.
classified as blue or gray?
It's like a bluish gray, slate color. It's a nice color. It's called Meteor Gray.
Okay, so this is exactly what they do to poor people. Why? They give it a cool name.
I fell for it.
You fell for the
No, to my defense, I said I'll take either black or the gray, whichever one's cheaper.
Like, if you're poor, if it's like again, Chevy Malibu, it's always called like intergalactic black. Where it's not good enough.
You can't just say black.
Yeah,
So if you buy a Bentley, you think it's just black?
it's just black.
They don't say, like,
Okay,
astronaut white.
if you drive like a Lamborghini though, they don't even use colors. It's just called like midnight.
No.
They don't even say like midnight. Wait, yours meteor gray or just meteor?
That's called, like, meteor metallic gray.
Okay, so you still have the color in it. Yeah, they get rid of the color. It's just midnight.
All right, can I tell the people what I got now? I'm going to tell the people. So I was looking at the Toyota Crown Signia. You remember we had a conversation about that car and test drove it, nothing fancy. I went with the Honda CR-V. Ta-da! The hybrid version. It's not exciting.
There's no way. We just did 25 minutes. Yeah, you get up on the CRV.
Yeah, it's basically just an SUV version of the car that I had. But dude, I'm telling you. But the funny thing is, I don't even know if this car is that fancy. I just think my old car was just a piece of crap. This car feels like I am stepping foot in a Mercedes Benz. It's got leather seats.
Oh, I was going to ask this.
Leather seats, because I got the Sport L trim. L as in leather. Dude, I love this car so much. Do you really? I'm so
Congratulations.
It even has the thing that keeps you in the lane, like hands-free driving.
So you're editing on the road?
Yeah. I'm editing this podcast right now while driving.
That's unbelievable. But does Sam like it?
Oh, she loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves it. Because she's probably going to get a new car in the next 2 or 3 years, and she was looking at a RAV4.
Oh. gonna say, Sam looks like a Mercedes girl.
No. You think we're going luxury in this household? Yeah,
I'm saying,
right now.
I'm saying she would be a Mercedes girl if she wasn't
with me.
if she wasn't with the dictator of all things nice and fun.
Hey, views are down. You know what's funny? My goal in what my car just went lower and lower and lower and lower. I was gonna go with like Mustang Mach-E.
Hold on.
What?
Years ago, and political stuff aside, but years ago you always wanted a Tesla.
Tesla, that was one of them again. Like, I was looking at a lot of EVs, and one, they've kind of de-incentivized EVs, this past fall. And two, they're just a little more expensive than I wanted to pay. But my hope is maybe my next car, EVs, will be a little bit more reasonable. Maybe the range will be a little longer, charging will be a little easier.
When do you think the honeymoon wears off?
With this car,
Yeah.
probably within the month. That's what's so depressing, man. Just about life. You ever notice that? Like, I was looking forward to getting this car for the better part of like 2 years, watching YouTube videos daily. I mean, when I was looking for the car, I was so excited. And like 1 month in, and it's just gonna be like, it's my car now.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, why can't we just enjoy things in life?
Well, that's not how you succeed in life, Brandon. You gotta keep.
No, you're right.
I told my mom. My mom goes. I was driving back to work, and she goes, "Remember this year or something. Make sure to make your life like live life to the fullest. Live life to the best possible way, to your biggest happiness." Yeah, I was like, "All right, so I'm working at the office right now, Mom, and I'm just gonna quit."
Whoa, don't do that.
And it's not even about my job, because I actually do like my job. But she was like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "I'm just going to go play tennis off the coast of Mallorca for the rest of my life."
Yeah.
And she goes, you know, then she like turned into
She
capitalist.
snaps right back into it.
She was like, you need to aspire for things in life. Are you out of your mind? She's like, and then she threw my son at me. She was like, "Raphael's going to
Physically, she threw him at you.
Pretty much. She was like, "Raphael's going to
Hey,
grow up."
no, I'm not watching him. You're not motivated.
Yeah, Raphael's going to grow up with a freaking loser for a... And I said, "Raphael can come to Mallorca to learn some tennis. It worked out for some people." And she was like, she was absolutely... My mom flips on the switch as if she just heard, like, "Hey, Mom, I'm moving to Russia and turning communist."
Well, yeah. I mean, just to put a bow on it, I got my new car, the Honda CR-V. I'm fired up. Oh, here's a picture. I said I was going to show you guys a picture. Bam! There it is.
Oh, that's your car. It's not bad, actually. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I could see Brandon driving that.
I love this car. Okay, here's the inside. You ready? Bam! Look at that inside. Leather seats. Nice screen. My Civic, my old car didn't even have a screen. I didn't have a screen.
I think I'm turning into a bad guy, Brendan. You know how in 2025 on the pod I was like, "I've turned a new leaf."
Oh yeah, you said you're no longer gonna like judge people. You're gonna be kind. 2026 is the year of Babby, Bad Abby.
Are you a tragedy if you die? Like, to who? To the world. Like, when they reference your death, it has to be now. Do people go, "Oh, what a tragedy"? Or do you think they give you a, "He was so young"? Because I think there's tears to this.
Oh. Well, I mean, I think me dying would be a tragedy to some people.
Do you get a Yahoo article?
No.
I think you do.
No.
I think you do.
Oh, you mean would I be a noteworthy death?
No. So, like, tragedy, yes. It falls in all stages. Anytime there's
Like for my mom and dad and my wife, my soon-to-be baby, that's a tragedy for them.
It's always a tragedy with your immediate family. So take that out of it. I'm talking about someone down the street learns that 34-year-old failing podcaster passes away. Do they think
throw failing in there?
Do they think tragedy? Because I was saying that to someone at work. I go, I'm getting old enough where it's not a tragedy. Like 35, 36.
I think I would get like oh, that's terrible. And then 3 seconds later, they're talking about their new Honda CR-V.
For you, I don't think that's true. Because I see like YouTubers that I've never even heard of, they get like a Yahoo article, like, beloved 4 million follower YouTuber ate too many frickin' pop rocks and exploded on a challenge.
Well, that's the thing. I think how I managed to
Is important. But here's the thing, we looked up, because we were at work, and they were saying, like, how famous is Brandon? And again, I had to do the follower count, and I was like, he's nothing to sneeze at. He's number 12 on famous birthdays on June 12th. Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
You're up, baby. Did I move up? You're number 6. You're only 4 behind Anne Frank. It's crazy.
So out of all the people that were born on June 12th, I'm number 6.
Okay, and I think it's crazy that Anne Frank's number 2 because number 1 is Adriana Lima. So the photos are Adriana Lima, Anne Frank, and the frustrated gamer. Number 6 most famous birthday on the famous birthdays. And dude, recent views are down.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. YouTube's been driving me nuts. I got like a copyright claim on my biggest video of the year the other day, so I made no money on that video, and it was for a song that I have the rights to. I appealed it, nothing came of it, and they're driving me nuts. Wait, whoa.
Yeah. What do you mean you got the rights to it? You're like releasing your own music?
No, like I pay for a subscription to like
Epidemic Sound.
yeah, and it's like royalty free / like music that if you have the subscription you're allowed to use. Put a song in, I've used the song 15 times before in videos.
What's it called?
Boom. I don't even remember the name of the song.
It's like Sonata in 3 by like the Boogie Boys.
Something that no one's ever heard of, but they got me for it.
What? Hold on. I don't understand this. Because if you pay for the royalty-free music, doesn't that mean you paid for the... Like, I don't get that.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
And they won't reverse it.
I mean, I don't know. They have 30 days to review it, but it's been like a week.
That's it? I want everyone to boycott YouTube.
Let's do that. Unless you all go to our Spotify and watch us on Spotify or listen to us, rate us 5-star. You know, what is that? 5-star ratings on Spotify. It's legit. I want to talk about clown school. It's the real 180.
Get your masters?
No. So, okay. Let me look this up because I want to get the stats correct.
Yes.
Clown school. Let's say that was your goal in life.
Yes.
What percent of people that apply to clown school do you think get in?
Oh, it's a very... And I think there's, like, Iowa School for the Minds that is, like, exclusive. It's the Harvard of clown schools.
Okay.
I want to say... You're making me think that it's like a 9%.
Is that your guess? 9%?
That's my guess.
Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you the acceptance rate of Harvard. Probably the most famous college university in the world, maybe Oxford. Harvard. 3.5%. So out of 100 people that apply to Harvard, only 3.5 people get in. That is one of the lowest acceptance rates in the world.
Yeah, that's how percentages works.
Right?
Yeah.
Clown school, 2% acceptance rate. Out of 100 potential clowns, only 2 are getting accepted into clown school.
Is this the Harvard of clown schools, or it's all clown schools?
No, I think there might just be like one clown school.
No, clown school has that level. There's got to be a DeVry of clown schools.
I mean, how many clown schools do you think there are? I think that's the problem. I think there's one clown school. It's got like 500 people, but like 1,000 people want to be clowns.
What's it called? Like Clown U?
I'm going to be honest. I have no further information than what I gave you.
You're telling me if I put on the big honker and the Ronald McDonald hair, and I show up to a party, someone's going to look for my degree? They're going to be like, resume, sir?
They could. They could ask you, what were your credentials, Abby? Where did you go to clown school? I don't know. I just bought this on Amazon. Get out.
It's the false flag video. What is it? Stolen valor videos, like in the military. They're circling on the clown TikToks. Everyone's like looking around, going, trying to find like who's real. Yeah. His nose is not 4 centimeters wide. We know. We know he didn't serve with the 34th Battalion. over in Paris. Clown school, though. Harder to get into than Harvard. What kind of clown would you be?
Are there different types of clowns?
Yeah, isn't there like a Nimbus clown? I learned that from like Modern Family, right? There's like the sad clown, the really happy clown, the classic red clown.
I think I would be a happy clown.
But would you be like puffy hair, big shoes, clown?
Yeah. Puffy red hair.
Big red nose. Nobody actually likes a clown, right? Like that's not a taste.
I don't really like clowns. I think they're kind of creepy.
That's what I'm saying. I just think that's a thing of antiquity outside of McDonald's.
I'm trying to remember if I liked clowns when I was a kid, though. I don't feel like I was creeped out. I think our buddy Steve says, like, clowns terrified him as a kid. I don't think I was ever terrified of them as a kid. I think I'm more scared of clowns now.
I would agree with that. Like, Kayla's cousin Natalie is petrified of clowns. Like, if even if there's a clown for Halloween, how old is she? Scary clown? 27?
I thought you were going to say she was like 9.
No, like, what extent? We have a fake animatronic in her house that is a clown. She can't walk by it. Like, she's terrified. She starts screaming.
Really?
My son got scared for the first time. Did I tell you?
Was it that Santa Claus that you said, like, grabbed him and, like, laid with him on a couch?
No, it's actually kind of funny. He was like playing with his toys in like a detailed fashion. I pictured the scene from Rain Man or Hangover where the numbers are like passing through his head because he's playing with his new abacus.
Okay.
And all of a sudden I'm changing out the trash bin and I do the with the
You snap the bag.
snap the bag. And he literally goes, can't let me hurt there. And he goes,
Have you ever seen videos of babies at hibachi for the first time? When they do like the flame, you know, when they light the oil on fire and there's a big fire.
Kayla wants me to take him there like after he turns 1.
Oh, the video. I mean, I feel bad. It's all these babies. I mean, they think they're gonna die. It's all of these babies thinking they are gonna die, but it's hilarious. Every time the flame goes, look it up if you haven't seen it. Just look up baby at hibachi. I mean, like, their eyes get bigger than the ocean, and they think they're gonna die. And then every time, 100 out of 100 kids, the flame goes down, they're stunned for a second, and then immediately start crying.
What is your favorite form of humor on the internet that always gets you? Like the kid stealing the candy on the Jimmy Kimmel, like ate my candy, or the kid scaring.
Oh, mine's bad. You know what gets me? Mine's bad. Old people.
What if you get hurt?
No, I'm not getting hurt. Just old people being confused. Steve knows this. I make fun of old people so much. I find them so funny. And I said, you know what? When I'm old, make fun of me all you want. I will never be.
So you like the grandma eats a pig? Remember that old viral meme of the grandpa who came downstairs and he thought he drank like yogurt, but he actually like ate paint and he was covered in it.
That's horrible. See, like, that's watching an old guy die. That's what I like. I don't know. I just find old people funny. They just like, here's a good example. This isn't even on the internet. This is my own grandfather. I'm going to make fun of him. 96 years old, my grandpa. He sends me a Christmas card, right? And you could tell my mom was talking to him on the phone and telling him what to write.
Oh.
So it says, Dear Brandon. And then at the bottom, there was nothing else in between. It says, Dear Brandon, what was it? Grandin Pa. It said, To Brandon, love, Grandin. It said Grandin, because I think he was trying to say Grandpa, and then already just wrote Brandon and then repeated it. So he wrote Grandin and then realized, oh, wait, it's supposed to be Grandpa. So then he just put Pa at the bottom. So the card just says Grandin Pa.
So,
I think that's hilarious.
So my parents, they coming out of the break. My parents are as happy as they are. They're a little bit eternal pessimists. Like they only kind of see the terrible things.
Oh, no.
And they called me the other day and they go, Roberto's dying. And I'm like, Mom, I've never heard of Roberto ever. And she's like, yeah, well, I used to hang out with him all the time. And She goes, they're dropping like flies. And then I hear my dad in the background. He's like, did you hear about Emily? And my mom's like, no, what happened to Emily? He's like, gone. He's like, cancer. She's going. And then my dad goes, they're all just dropping at our age. And I go, wait, they're like your age? How old are these people? They were like, well, Emily's 94, and John, they're like, Johnny's 92.
It's like it could be their parents.
And I said to them, I was like, guys, when your friends are 95, they tend to drop like flies.
They're gonna start dying little by little.
You gotta start making 60-year-old friends.
I've got this freaking ladybug. It's like flying right around me. It's driving me nuts. Anyway,
Are you the only person to get annoyed by a ladybug?
Well, I wouldn't be annoyed, but this thing's dive bombing. Normally they're adorable. There's another one there. I think I have a ladybug.
You sure it's not a beetle?
Oh, I don't know.
I saw an eagle for the first time today.
Well, I'm sure it's not an eagle. I'm sure it's not an eagle.
It was an eagle.
No, I'm saying the ladybug.
Oh.
I don't think it's an eagle.
Have you ever seen an eagle in person?
Oh, yeah. We got a bald eagle by our house.
No, you got like a real American bald eagle?
No, like a real bald eagle. Like you would think you're looking at like $100 bill. It's got the white head, big yellow beak, nice brown fur. This thing's regal. It's a regal eagle.
Do you ever think about like how if you're just eating your breakfast burrito and you run one over that you end up in federal prison next to El Chapo?
Is that true?
Are you kidding? They're federally
if you
protected.
Accidentally kill... I mean,
I think if you kill the symbol of the United States...
Yeah, but not if it's an accident. If you hit one with a car, they're not going to come after you. If you kill one on purpose...
Do you think you're going to get the benefit of the doubt if you kill an American bald eagle?
All right, so then here's a hypothetical for you.
No.
You're driving to work.
Okay.
Right? You nail a bald eagle.
You got it.
You keep going?
No, you gotta bury the body, man.